كم أحمد؟ محمد اللهم تعالى ليس أحمد. أحمد how are you? No.
Just no.
عليكم السلام. Again.
We have some new people.
لا. Two ladies.
Three ladies.
أشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده وحبيبه ورسوله خير نبي أرسله رحمة للعالمين وشفيعا للمؤمنين. اللهم فصل وسلم وبارك عليه ما دامت السماوات والأرضين. If not to hold on anything. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. May Allah blessings you and forgives me. We are thankful to Allah Almighty that once again granting us to reach to His holiest month of Ramadan, month of mercy. مرحبا أهلا وسهلا يا شهر الرحمة يا شهر رمضان. يا سلطان and we are meeting here for the honor of beloved Prophet of the Lord Almighty Allah, to His servants, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May Allah give him more honor here and hereafter. Most respected one and most honored one through mankind. He is beloved Sayyidina Muhammad. We shall look through this holy month what is going to be granted daily to our people, to our brothers and sisters, to mu'mins and mu'minas. We are in need some knowledge science. Science never goes to the divine knowledge, divine wisdom. People sank in science, and the fruit of science, technology. Therefore, they are in depression. One after one, falling in depression. And technology can't be able to take away people from depressions. No any treatment for mankind through science for their troubles, for their depressions, for their sufferings, for their miseries, for their problems. Only may answer for their problems heavenly knowledge, only may treat mankind, their sufferings and miseries, heavenly knowledge, nothing else. Don't think that his tablets or spirits may treat people. No, it's impossible. Don't think that drugs may give people confidence and satisfaction and pleasure and happiness. Never. Therefore, we are saying mankind now, they are in need for knowledge, and knowledge comes from heavens through prophets, through illuminated people. Yes, and knowledge coming, they must be lightened, illuminated. You understand it? The English? Say, Dawood, you must say. All around people, they are foreigners. They are English like my English. You must say, is it all right or not? Illuminated people, when night's coming, look, this sign that working, light coming. If heavenly knowledge coming to a person must show itself through his face. If you can see that light, you must understand that heavenly knowledge going through his heart, running. We are in need such a knowledge men and women, two kinds. And each one is independent through their creation. No equality through their creation, but being from mankind, all of them same, all of them servants, and servanthood making them equal in divine presence. But now, women, they are asking another equality, and it is foolishness, useless and no meaning. But their equality, it is only for being servants in divine presence, and Allah Almighty ordering both kinds from men and women to do their servanthood as much as they may be able to make it perfect. Only Allah Almighty asking from both kinds of mankind, men or women, to be servants. And servanthood, it is equality between men and women. All of them just offer to be servants. And no more honor on being servants to Lord Almighty Allah. But women, they are thinking, if they are doing men work, servant of the Lord Almighty Allah in Jerusalem. And she was thinking that that one who was carrying should be a son. Holy Quran giving everything, every evidence for woman, for man, to be in confidence. We are speaking from knowledge, not speaking from my stomach or from my head, no, from my heart. She was asking to be Lord's servant what she was carrying in her womb. When she born, she was very surprised. What I promised, oh my Lord, what should be happening? I can't be able to keep my promise. I brought just a daughter, girl. What it should be? She was thinking to throw away girl. But Allah Almighty teaching whole mankind. And Allah Almighty ordained, no, it's all right. That one also I am accepting to be my servant. Let her to be in Beit al-Maqdis, Jerusalem. I am accepting her as you bring sons. I accept her. I honor. That means Allah Almighty honoring also all women, accepting them as son to reach a connection quickly. And you should look after them. Yes. And so we solve the discussion of equality for men and women through heavenly knowledge. But philosophers and scientists, they may continue on their practice. Doesn't matter. Knowledge gives confidence through hearts. And Alhamdulillah, thanks to Allah Almighty that He granted for our first meeting Sakinat. Sakinat, that means confidence. Where they are. No Arab here? Who is sleeping? Sakinat? Walid? Huh? Confidence. And inshallah, that Sakinat, that peace, deeply peace, should open through our hearts, that we are in need for that deeply peace. All mankind, they are in need that deeply peace through their hearts, because conditions, difficult conditions covering mankind, and they are losing every balance from their physical beings and spiritual beings. May Allah grant us through this holy month, holiest month, from His endless knowledge oceans, that He granted to His beloved Muhammad, peace be upon him, and from His beloved one to His awliyas, saints, so that perhaps if we may complete 40 hours for my daughters or sisters, they may reach a connection through Holy Ramadan, they may reach the night of Qadr. We shall look, we shall try if our brothers or sons may reach to that point. Now, it is nearby for Maghrib. Tomorrow, inshallah Rahman, same time or before Almighty Allah, paradise opening its doors for believers, for the servants of Lord Almighty Allah. Hell's locked up. Not to be open for the servants, for the Ummah of beloved Muhammad, peace be upon him, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah Almighty grants to our attendants and to the nation of Muhammad, peace be upon him, from his endless mercy oceans, from his endless favor oceans. We are expecting our Lord's blessings. There is an important point to be well known. Allah Almighty created man. They are his servants and also candidates to be his deputies. Allah Almighty granting from his divinely love to everyone, from his creatures. Allah Almighty, which kind of people granting much more from his love, from his divine love. He created all with his love, but he is going to make it more and more. And he sent his servants for this life. Do you see that he sent mankind to work for dunya? Do you see that Allah Almighty just sent his servants to be servants of this world? If any believer thinking this must be wrong, Allah Almighty never sending his servants here for this life to be servants for this dunya. speaking from science. We are speaking from knowledge. Heavenly knowledge. No objecting on it. You must listen and believe. That is from heavenly knowledge what we are saying. And only very few people authorized to speak on knowledge in our days. You are lucky for listening and accepting what we are saying to you. And Lord Almighty Allah, He ordered to be dressed mankind physical body, and He ordered to be created our physical body in paradise. And we are all looking how creation going on. This physical body, all mankind looking and see Lord Almighty Allah creating for them physical being, physical body, and His divinely will asking for a big test for them, and divinely wisdoms willing and endless blessings and endless grant for mankind, whom going to be dressed by physical being. And now, from that time up to date, and from now up to end, up to the day of resurrection, up to last day, that divinely test going on, and divinely people asking equality between two kinds of men, between women and men. Whom prefer in divinely presence, of woman or of man? Once upon a time, just lived one grand wali, and
Assalamu alaikum. We're talking with Sheikh. Watch this baby over here. We're talking with Sheikh Ahmed. So, how did you come to be here, Sheikh Ahmed?
I got to come here through a neighbour.
Through a neighbour?
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, I used to be miss playing about some football.
Talk up a little bit.
I was playing with his son at football. And then I noticed people kept coming out with turbans and things.
Were you Muslim then?
No.
No?
No.
Huh.
So then I asked him what
Did
it
those
was all
guys and the
about.
Muslims look weird? I mean, what came to your thought when... What came to your mind when when you saw these guys with turbans on? You think that was strange or what?
Yeah, because I've never seen anything like it before.
Is that what attracted your attention?
Yeah.
Huh. You never seen people in turbans before? I mean...
Well, apart from seats, it was so different.
But it was a little bit different, huh? So, like, what happened then?
So, I asked them what it was all about. And just explaining it about this one. Then I went to Zikr. And I enjoyed it. And about a few months later, I took Shahada.
Huh. So, is your mom and dad Muslim?
Yeah.
Oh, so they were already Muslim?
No.
Oh, so now the whole family's Muslim now?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. So how old are you?
15.
15. So you've been a Muslim now for how long now?
About 5 years.
So this is when you were 10 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be a big man. Inshallah. So, let's see, you're 15, so I guess it's another... So, inshallah, so, do you look forward to coming here every year?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you do here?
Just come here, pray, do Zikr. You meet a lot of different people as well. Like,
Yeah, you, what kind of, you get people here from all over the place, huh?
Yeah.
Where do some of the people that you meet, where they come from?
Some come from Germany, come from America, some come from Iraq, all over the place.
Well, inshallah, thank you very much. It was very nice talking with you. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. What's your name?
Yusuf Ali.
Yusuf Ali. So, Sheikh Yusuf, how'd you come to pick a mosque?
Well, my brother Abdullah, got a brother called Abdullah, and he knew about Shaykh, and he asked me to come down.
How long ago was that?
About 3 years ago.
Oh, 3 years ago.
Lately. Like 2, I think, 2.5. And, I didn't like, it wasn't like, come down and then stay there, like, it attracted me spiritually to get called, because before I was a Christian, a Greek, because I'm from a Greek Cyprus, but the Greek side.
Were you really a practicing Christian?
Well,
yeah. Did you practice?
Yeah, I practiced hard. And I enjoyed it, but it was all false light, false. There was no nothing. There was no heart into nothing. Like Shaykh Nazim. But as I say, I'm from the Greek side of Cyprus, but you don't get many Muslims.
Yeah.
You don't get none at all, actually.
There's no Muslims at all on that side?
No Muslims on the Greek side. Only on the Turkish side. And I feel like Shaykh Nazim called me. He calls everyone. He said he calls everyone to who he wants to call. And why he wants to call them. Any more questions?
Yeah, well. So how's your Ramadan been?
Alhamdulillah, pretty easy.
Yeah.
Up to now, because the hours are early. My tongue is not hanging out. But yeah.
Yeah, well, did you have it wasn't difficult then for you to follow Shaykh Nazim as a guide then, huh? I mean, that's something that's not, in Christianity you have a priest, but it's not really the same as like a sheikh though, is it?
No. The other thing is that when you feel like you think he's not God, you think, oh, why should we kiss his hands? Why should we kiss his feet? And you feel like that. But after you kiss his hand, you'll realise what you're kissing.
Yeah.
It's not just a hand. He's a light from God. He's like a light from God. He's part of. He's is on the tongue of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know, it's not just this and that. It's not just like any old priest or any old imam that's praying in a mosque or in a church. It's very special. You know, it's very special when you've got these doubts. You have to see him. You have to.
When you first saw Mawlana Shaykh, what went through your mind? When you first saw with your eyes Mawlana Shaykh? Any doubts?
Oh God, there was no doubts at all, but it's too hard to explain. I mean, there was everything. There was love. There was wanting.
Yeah.
There was just pure heavens. That's all.
It's not like everything is always easy, because with Mawlana Shaykh we have trials and difficulties continue.